the rest of the day.
You are essentially an udder.
Yeah. So he grabs you and milks the mess out of you. And I really hope I don't see a dirty sexual joke in the chat about milking. No, it's a link. Oh. Wait, does Seth mute himself? Is that how come he's been so silent?
No, I've just been keeping myself quiet. I've learned that it's best to shut up.
Don't sound so demoralized, Seth. You can always make jokes back to us.
So, I would identify myself and my jokes as a rapier in a sense because they're long and they have a very poor point.
I'm sorry. Because, like, the way I thought about it, like, at least the image in my head, and then, like, the conclusion I was coming to, Zeus vocalized it.
Okay, I have my headphones on, but I don't have you guys speaking through it, so you can really hear it. It was like just saying again, Seth.
So,
What?
repeat it.
Oh. I would classify my jokes as if I was a rapier because they're very long and they tend to have a very poor point.
I don't think it's poorly, it's just a matter of, like, they're mostly inside jokes. So only, it's like few will be able to understand them.
By the way, Zeus, I'm online.
Alright,
So,
what are you guys playing?
So Project M!
Project M, my bad. So,
That's like the only thing that's important in life, right?
Let me see. I'm trying to think. What weapon would that be that uses inside jokes mostly?
Poison?
No, because you kill people slowly with poison.
Like a knife?
Yeah, you can get people standing next to you.
A hidden blade.
Yeah, a knife. That's a good one. Like a switchblade, because you can only get people standing next to you.
Okay.
And then, at least in school, I agree with my friend's analogy. For me, he was like, I'm a guy that has a shotgun and a riot shield because in school people usually have really poor jokes, and he's never seen like somebody like tell a joke to me and then I not have some type of response or dodge it completely and it doesn't look good on the person at all.
Yeah, I've kind of realized that.
No, just like a riot shield, because like I get told jokes, like people try to joke on me a lot, and then it's kind of like, oh, okay, and then people kind of move on. Like I remember one day Jada, this girl Jada, she tried to say like, man, if I really made a real joke about you, you'd be crying, and then people kind of looked at her like, you don't know what you're talking about, and then the same person that that made the
my screen turned off.
that made the comment about the joke styles, he was like, Jada, I can't see you making a single joke that would ever make him cry.
Huh?
My screen just shut off for some reason.
Yeah, you're kind of dead. Or you're just like a puppet. So I've been working on my... Okay, you're attacking.
Yay!
Hit probably in the... Well, he was attacking into the wrong direction until he hit you to turn you in the right direction.
Wait for it.
Is your screen turning back on, or...?
Yeah.
Oh. As many hits in as I can.
What's the best part about that is, even though you were attacking Zeus, your projectiles got blocked half the time.
Because of his shield.
Yeah.
Oh, super pro.
Okay, I'm ready to fight you now.
I'm not.
Ah,
Oh.
Wow, you hit Seth multiple times.
you know you could just get onto the stream and watch. Oh wait, it's a couple
Yes.
second delay.
Oh yes. I'm going to fight you while you get to see what's happening in real time, and I don't. Yes. However, did you come with such clever conclusions, Seth?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay quiet now.
Come on, Jesus.
This is Project M.
Mm-hmm.
You
Okay.
you will know by the awkward M whenever you load the game. Project M. Everybody must know that is Project M. Look at our fancy drawn M. It's not that fancy.
Not so fancy.
Okay, you seriously playing now?
Huh?
Is your TV back on?
Judging by his movements.
What are you gonna do with Project M?
You fight.
So as in, what the hell did you do?
Huh?
Like, what is Project M other than a brawl mod?
It's just that. It's a brawl mod. To be more like if brawl were to be based more on melee. So yeah, Project M, Project Melee.
I'm not gonna be killed by a monkey.
Monkey!
Monkey, 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 boys. Actually, I thoroughly enjoy that episode of Ed, Ed and Eddie as well. Planet Potato, victory is ours.
Come on, Mitt, don't screw up your pit.
The second you say that, I get hit.
Binder full of women.
Mitt Romney.
Mitt Romney style.
Mitt,
Hey,
wealthy ladies, Mitt Romney style.
I gotta feel bad for the guy though, cause like, he had so many things that he said that just got publicized, and then the internet went to town with it.
What do you expect?
He's a politician. I told you I wasn't gonna die, monkey.
And before you get forward smashed.
Alright, so I'm gonna place like Seth. I'm gonna use like all smash attacks and then run away like after I do it.
Well, it just started working. Real talk though, those projectiles, I heard it. Oh, what? Did your up smash just spike him?
What?
What?
What are you talking about?
You did your up smash, right? And I saw him go down. Real talk though, I bet if you put a banana out, things will get really interesting.
Shut up!
This isn't really the stage for the banana. See how I keep like dropping them over there?
Yeah, the stage isn't really well fit for a banana. What the?
I don't really play as Diddy, so I don't really know like his flow.
Well,
I just wanted to demonstrate like the changes if you see any. I don't really know any.
I couldn't really tell you any because I was never really that fluent with Diddy competitively in Smash.
To be honest with you, I'm not even sure like why they released Diddy since he's not really all that different.
Oh, he isn't? Oh, well, put two bananas out and then Are you using the GameCube controller?
I'm using all that
Electric?
Pro controller.
Oh. Do they have anything that's reminiscent of the C-stick on it?
Yes.
Alright. Well, grab a banana, do a roll, and then right after you execute your roll, use your C-stick, or your replacement for the C-stick, and you'll slide as you throw your banana.
What are you talking about? Like that?
Hold on, I can't see because of the delay. I wonder if they took out the mechanic.
Maybe. He was cheap.
It made Diddy really good at controlling his own area though. Like he can move in and out so quickly while still controlling his own because
Crap!
bananas are like the only projectiles in the game that are like another character. You have to respect that the banana is there, and then if you touch the banana, there's consequences.
Yeah, exactly.
And then trying to make the banana under your control, there's consequences for that too, because you are limiting your options for like a couple of frames, which doesn't seem like much, but still is harmful. Because Diddy's expecting it. So when you're expecting something, your reaction time goes up exponentially. So they're going to be like, he's going to go for the banana. The moment they see you go for the banana, they're going to react, and they're going to most likely punish you for trying to grab the banana.
So it's a zoning tool.
Yeah.
Shiny Squirtle!
I used to have a shiny holographic Charizard card. We could end after hours. Just thought I should say that. Okay.
You know, we went from discussing politics to describing the metaphysics of a banana. That's
Oh,
something
God.
you can't really say much.
Well, we went from what?
Man, that thing became powerful.
Yeah, you fell so quickly when you
Right?
I'd be off the stage. Like I don't even know how to
Damn
describe-
Bubbles!
Like that rival, like how fast Falco and Fox fall.
Yeah, right?
Cause like I still find myself, even though I frequently play melee, like I still find myself like doing something with Fox, and then like I'll be high up in the air, then I drop and I'm still. And by the time I realize I'm on the
I tried
ground,
to save you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Like even though by the time I hit the ground or I die, I'm still like what? Because probably 5 frames ago I was probably 15 feet in the air.
Ah, that's gonna hurt.
Give me a banana.
What's that from?
New Adventures of Billy and Andy. The monkey heads. The
Oh.
stupid monkey head.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, dude. Like,
Dropping like a rock.
why would you change it so drastically?
I don't know.
Because
Dropping
now
like
you can perform a double jump with it, kind of.
dropping like
Yes.
a dropping like a rock. Again.
It's not something that I'm used to, you know? I'm not gonna utilize it. That's cool, you know, you just got bubbles. They trip people.
Squirtle's a cool dude, isn't afraid of nothing. Uses bubbles.
He doesn't think that's gay or anything.
It's okay. He doesn't have the glasses on.
I don't get it.
You don't know Pokemon.
You don't have a hood. Seth, how do I know you?
Oh wait, you're talking about that one episode in the first season where the Squirtle Squad, right?
The only relatively memorable episode of Pokemon.
How is that the only episode? How could you forget Misty's song, dude? That was like one of the most touching episodes.
What? Missy's what?
Song. Like
What?
one of the last song, or one of the last episodes of the season 1, when Ash and Misty are sitting together in a cave, and all of a sudden the song starts playing,
Christ almighty.
and like it goes through like a montage of all the events that happens, like with Ash and Misty specifically, and it pretty much just showed how much Misty loved Ash, and I'm like, oh. And then they got rid of her and placed her with boobs.
Like, I remember now because you had to go through some long drawn explanation. But that shows you how memorable it is. If I couldn't remember that.
I can remember that.
like you have to remember how many times have like Ash and Misty like gone through their little love fits in that generation. And then you tell me Misty's song, like that doesn't really help me.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, like, it would make more sense if you're like, oh yeah, remember the episode where Ash and Pikachu had to run from all the Sparrow?
Yeah.
I thought they were Pidgey.
They were Sparrow.
Oh god, Seth.
I haven't seen it in years.
Oh, that's your trouble.
Go home, Seth.
I am home.
Oh man.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
It's been a while since I've had a friend say something that I thought everybody that at least in my circle of friends knew was relatively obvious. So, thanks for being that guy.
I hate you so much right now.
It's not my fault. It's your fault. Okay, guys, let's run from Pidgeys. They look very intimidating.
Like, it would just make sense because the Spearows have like the more aggressive design, sharp.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
what stage is that?
Huh?
Like, seriously, what stage is that?
Stage? This is part of the subspace.
Wonders of hacking.
What the hell?
What we can accomplish. Hey, Mom.
Oh god, pain.
Oh, well, I guess you woke up, Shadow, because somebody else came that wasn't me. But,
There's you and your heavy nature.
I think it's just his weight.
That would be heavy nature.
I think it's just his shell.
Well, I can't really break the shell now, can I?
Level up!
Well, according to Keith, you can level up.
How do you level up and...
That's weird.
You just do.
Just do?
Just do it, man.
I don't know how to level up. I don't know how to grind in this game. And I'm about to die. Yep.
Wow, that was actually a really interesting thing that I saw, that you executed Zeus.
What was that?
Well,
Like the super coin, like it was like a super jump, and then you canceled it.
Yes.
It reminded me of Marvel vs. Capcom, super jumping.
spa jump.
Huh?
Super jump.
Yeah. Super.
What'd I get?
And Seth glides straight into the fire.
Like I could tell it was coming!
I know you can tell the ground was coming because like you kind of slid into the ground, leaving yourself vulnerable. If you had the audacity to tell me that you couldn't see the ground coming, then I don't know how you've been playing this game.
That's definitely a thing.
Yeah, get after it.
Ah!
You almost punished his landing. Almost, Seth.
I'm just trying to survive. I know I'm not gonna win this fight, but at least I want to make it look decent.
Don't get JV2 stocked. Okay, never mind. You're not.
Don't get JV stuck.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big mark.
JV in Smash term means when you beat somebody with 0%. So. So the worst thing that could possibly happen to you in Brawl is to get JV4 stocked.
Oh god.
And then the worst thing that happened to you in Melee is to get JV6 stocked.
I mean, that's one thing, really, because it was like a lot heavier, right? So
Yeah.
it's gonna happen.
It can happen. And the reason I say so, because I can vouch for it, is it happened to me. And I've done it to others, not as much as it's happened to me though. I went to
Oh no!
I went to a couple of Melee tournaments, and I learned that Brawl players aren't good at Melee. It doesn't work both ways. Melee players are good at Brawl, but Brawl players aren't good at Melee. And I tried playing Melee, and it felt like Dragon Ball Z. I had to finish, as in like everything seemed extremely fast. And I was flying everywhere, and I kept getting hit constantly. Like, and I wasn't I wasn't staying in one spot. I was facing a Falco main, so I got shine pillared, and then I got spiked down to the ground, and then he would tech chase me, and then he would grab me, tech chase me again, shine pillar me some more, maybe up air me, and then I'd be dead.
So basically, you got rocked.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Basically,
simple terms.
You could have said that and saved yourself a lot of time.
Yeah, you
Well-
just shouldn't have to explain it like I usually explain things to them.
But the thing is, you wouldn't understand what I meant by DBZ if I didn't explain it, because I said I got rocked. You wouldn't know, like, oh, I moved around the stage. Like, literally,
I know you get your ass beat.
yeah, but his check chasing followed me around the stage. Like, I was actually being smart about, okay,
Damn it!
instead of, like, what? instead of, always rolling the same way, or just rolling in place, like, I would roll in different directions, or sometimes I would roll in the same direction twice, just to try and throw him off. But no, every tech I did, he read it perfectly. So it just kind of was like watching. What's a good example? Krillin fighting somebody. There we go.
Throws off special attack, misses completely.
Yeah.
Distracto disc!
I mean, it hit Frieza's tail.
His tail. Congratulations.
Oh, and then the Abridged series made a really funny comment about Frieza making his own Destructo Disc and constantly missing Goku. It was like, Goku was like, it's okay, Frieza. Krillin can never hit anybody with that move anyways.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. That hurt.
Oh, that was actually a really nice read. Well, actually, you didn't have to read. You had to kind of have his options covered. If you rolled back to the edge of the stage, you still would have had the advantage because he had less stage to work with, and you had the whole stage to work with. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be commentating about this game.
Yeah, right?
Good job.
Well, I mean, I'm doing it again now.
Yeah, you are. It's just kind of hard, like, I'm trying to, like, use all the characters to, like, show all the tweaks and stuff, but I don't really know how to use Ike.
Let me see. Let me think here. I used to mess around with Ike, and I wasn't that bad with him. Come here, Shadow. Get up in the bed. Be happy.
You know you can curve those, right?
Yep, I'm terrible at curving them.
You know, you can loop them around the whole entire stage now, right?
Nope.
Well, I mean, I don't know if they changed how fast it moves, or the
Let's try it.
or the angle of the cleavage in Project M.
Damn it, Zeus, die already! I could die at 75. You can't die at 187.
But in Brawl, you can loop 4 arrows at once.
There.
I can't believe that I grabbed you, dude. At priority.
It looked like you just slid through you.
Yeah, right?
It's okay. I think I've had my skin saved a couple of times by people reading me, and then they tripped, and then I took advantage of their tripping. Blue flames, huh? Interesting.
I wonder why they did that.
I'm trying to remember if it did use blue flames.
Like in the games?
Yeah.
Ow.
'Cause
Nope.
I remember most mages using red flames, and the Ragnell Ike sword he's using, it didn't have any flame techniques, so that's a borrowed move. I don't know from who though. I think it's just a borrowed move from the ultimate mage technique you can use in Fire Emblem. So kind of weird to think about Ike using now that I think about it.
Ah. Ah.
I heard that Ike players are actually pretty good. Like they're pretty prominent in Melee 2.0 here.
Oh, probably
Like-
because he plays the same. Like, at least mindset wise, he plays the same. Because Ike is spacing for sure. You're always trying to hit somebody with the tip of your sword, or you're jabbing. Oh God, you're jabbing a lot. And
Out of here.
And then out of jabbing, you are reading your opponent's DI. Because, like, while you're jabbing, you're learning your opponent's natural tendency on how they escape things. So, Ike's jab is really good. And it takes a while to DI out of it. So, like, you're like, oh, that's how he's going to DI. So, when you hit them with something else, they tend to DI the same way they DI'd out of your jab. And you just follow that DI and continue to beat the mess out of them that way.
I remember that. I do, like, I used to play it in Brawl because everything was slowed down. They had their floatier,
Shiny.
made it a little easier.
Charizard.
The flow of when you were hitting them.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of Ike's moves, they have a lot of knockback. So, like, you could just follow through with whatever you can chase them with.
Neutral air, really good move. They should give Charizard a tail whip attack and it'll burn people.
He does have it.
Oh, it does?
Here.
Ow.
Oh, is neutral A? Or back?
It's like his back.
Oh, so it's back
The
air?
other one is just down trip.
Alright, so back air and down tilt. Gotcha. Alright, so quick Smash terminology breakdown. Tilts are the moves that aren't smashes on the ground. So forward tilt's not your forward smash, but it's still the forward, like you're holding forward on your analog stick and you're using the A button. And then you guys can tell what up smash, side smash, and down smash is.
That's seismic toss.
And then up air, neutral air, back air, down air. It just looks different when we type it in the forum because we put dare, U air, bear.
It's the shorthand version
Yeah,
explaining what each move is.
yeah. And then like you get tilt, U tilt, D tilt, U smash, D smash, smash.
Do you know they had an Animal Crossing movie?
Animal Crossing movie.
Did you know it's not successful because not a lot of people probably heard about it?
It's actually pretty good. I watched it. It was just like a anime type of thing.
I didn't say it was bad. I said it's probably not successful because not a lot of people heard about it.
Mm. Wow, I'm an idiot.
Because knowing Nintendo and seeing how Animal Crossing is one of their more prominent IPs, I would think they would endorse a movie by it. I mean, a movie for it more than not knowing it at all.
Oh, that's good. Ah. Yeah.
What do you think, Seth?
No, that's pretty much all I had to say. Just a sigh.
Oh, it was a sigh. I thought you were preparing yourself to speak.
I kind of was, but then I figured I just heard my voice squeak. Okay, I hear what you guys are talking about now. Okay.
So, it looks like Charizard doesn't have that good of landing options. And I need to pay more attention to actually how Pip's playing. 'Cause I've been watching more of Zeus and trying to commentate on how his characters should move. Just basically eyesight. But
So you're saying that I'm not using like specific terminology to describe what I'm talking about?
oh no, like I'm just trying to figure out like how each character you're using should move because you're playing a different character, so it's not particularly entertaining to watch Pit over and over again. And it's more interesting trying to figure out what all these other characters can do because like, you're constantly changing your character.
Excuse me, Pet's my main.
Oh, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just that the reason I haven't given you any advice is because of that. I don't find it. I'm not finding it entertaining to constantly watch Pit. Like I'm watching him, but I'm watching him for his flaws. Like I can tell you still have bad landing options like we did in Brawl. Your down air still doesn't cover crap. Your back air still doesn't cover crap for below you. Your neutral air does well, but if they're right under you, or if they're diagonally positioned under you, it doesn't help you for crap.
By the way, Zeus,
Yes.
the winner screen, or results screen, it's completely black. Besides the character models.
There's a way to change that. I don't particularly like it, so I check it off.
My result screen was a grassy plain with the Japanese text.
I want you to show that to me. That sounds interesting.
Alright.
What's with the right? Are you Helper Kong or Super Kong, whatever he is called? Guess no one's ever played Donkey Kong Country Returns here. Okay then.
Alright, no doubt.
They had this skin before Donkey Kong Country Returns came out.
Well, I know that, but I was trying to make... Zeus, I was just trying to make a joke. Come on, man. I know, it's very hard for me to make a decent joke.
You gotta work on your delivery. If it sounds like a factual thing, we're just gonna pay attention to you.
Oh yeah, it didn't sound like a joke. It sounded like a legitimate claim.
Kinda is both.
Then can you blame us for interpreting it wrong?
Partially.
I don't think it's the user's fault or the audience's fault that the jokes don't land.
That's like if you're a really bad comedian and you go to your first stand-up, or like you've been doing stand-up for a while, and then the crowd always gives you a bad reception. You're like, man, the crowd doesn't understand my jokes. Wow, they made the ceiling ridiculous.
Tall?
Yeah,
Yeah, they did.
it wasn't that high in Melee.
Well, this is the melee pack thing. I didn't play this at all. I was considering it,
Wow.
but remember that this started out as 64.
Yep.
Yeah. But still, because of your scaling difference, you should be dying earlier. The ceiling, because of your scaling, should be lower.
You know, I'm gonna be non-biased here, not because I'm like losing or anything, but I think that Pit is a very safe character to play. I don't know if you guys like see this, but like I'm getting swamped.
Pit
a
was
lot of
known
moves
to
that
be
I'm trying
the
to pull off
best
that
character
don't
of
have-
all other than Meta Knight.
No, he's not.
He
Pit's
was known as one.
in the beginning, and then people learned how much he sucked.
Still has the best hits in the game.
So he's like he's right there, smack that like not even smack dab in the middle. He's mediocre now. He's so mediocre. It's not even funny. Actually, one of my friends at Nick Pit community plays Pit, and he's been putting in work recently. But I came back like after that long absence I was talking about, and then I still beat the Pit, and I was like, well, Pit's a bad character. And then I got up and went to go play somebody else. Like it's okay because like we're friends at that point where I can be completely blunt with him like that, and it won't bother him. So like yeah, it's like Pit's a bad character, and we got.
I just think that like based on how much lag there's going on right now, like he's doing surprisingly well, and I think it's because of the option, just sharp character. Like you were commenting on how he does chip damage.
Yeah.
And it's just because of his range.
Yeah, like there's nothing wrong with just putting in chip damage, which is a
Like
thing.
yeah, there is nothing wrong, but like look at the ratio between my wins and his wins,
Yeah,
and considering how much there is lag, he's doing extremely well.
yes. The thing is, people tend to think chip damage is a bad thing. Like, they're thinking, man, I'm losing because I'm only putting in chip damage. But they have to realize, a lot of mid-level brawl players, they have to realize that chip damage is good. Chip damage means you're putting in damage and you're not getting hit.
Yep. The hard thing for me is that I like to get in their face. It just feels better because I can actually see everything that's going on. I can follow through with their movements. But if I have to like chase them, it's kind of hard.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I would have to like watch high level play.
I'd love to play with offline.
Huh?
Show you guys a video of how I actually do.
Yeah. But like, I'm trying to figure out if Project Melee is more true to Melee versus Brawl, because well, it's a defensive game, and if you have someone chasing after you, you're winning. So, if the case of like how the game's going out, like I was just playing it right now, and that's
Apparently, midnight.
yeah.
Like a lot of the things I try to pull up so many back airs just now, and none of them executed. Like just ridiculous.
I
Just right there,
so bad.
I did like the forward air, and I was supposed to do the neutral air. I don't even know what happened.
I forgot how that frustration of playing Wi-Fi felt, but I'd like you explaining it to me, like I like had all those flashbacks of when I used to play Wi-Fi so much.
It's just so why couldn't they figure it out?
How come Mario
And
Kart
how to use
Wii's
space.
How come Mario Kart Wii Wi-Fi was better and that game didn't come out not too long after Brawl?
A lot less user interface. That's one reason.
But there was more people on screen than Brawl.
But again, you didn't have to worry about as many. Essentially, when you do a code for a game, you have to count every single move that you can do, including code breaking, or I believe you guys call it canceling. So essentially, in order to be crediting for all that, as well as items and those types of effects, the code that runs with that, it takes a lot on a server, so. Plus, I'm also
Nintendo
assuming.
doesn't have money to pay for servers.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say the Nintendo. You have money. Buy a good server. You would be lying to me if you told me you didn't have money.
They actually don't really have as much anymore.
What happened? Did it like go on the flop that's called the Nintendo Wii?
Yeah, pretty much.
Even though it sold the most units out of all this generation's consoles, somehow, for some strange reason, I don't know, but for some strange reason, the games for it didn't sell. I wonder why.
Well, I'm not really one for a game called Hillbilly Party. That was literally a title that came out for the Wii.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There's a game for Wii called Hillbilly Party. Essentially, all it was like Hillbilly-esque Mario Kart, or not Mario Kart, Mario Party.
Hillbilly Mario Party?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, let's see. So that's like, what, number 10?
It's your imagination. Like, people make fun of the PS3 for not having,
Games.
yeah, that good of lineup for games, or just not games in general. Like, they have a good lineup, but just not enough games.
They actually have a crap ton of games if you consider like third-party developers like Nippon Ichi Software. Atlas released a fair amount of work on there too.
Yes, but I'm talking about kids who follow mainstream stuff.
Hey Zeus, can I just commit suicide? I want to take a breather. Is that cool?
Up to you, dude.
Okay.
Imagination. Come with me.
Well, I think I'll cut the feed for a little bit. Hop off the Wi-Fi.
Bark, 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 Shadow. Bark, 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 bark.
Did somebody make a shadow mod?
Yeah, it's been done actually obnoxiously amount of time. Like, it's been done so many times.
Keith, do you have Brawl?
Do you have a Wii? Cough.
Awkward.
Chuckle. Chuckle.